You are highly blessed forever. I am so glad to be with you today. Religion and religious organization have done a lot to shape and frame the society as we know it today. Uh, Many have made mistakes, but their success cannot be discounted. I especially stretch my hands upon religious leaders, ministers, pastors, teachers of different kind and sorts that have invested their lives into giving counsel, giving prayers, giving help to so many families, so many people all around the world. And I stretch my hands upon the general overseers all over the world. I stretch my hands upon leaders of different organizations, spiritual leaders. I bless you with wisdom to guide more people aright. I speak strength for this generation of righteousness. On this day, I anoint you with fresh oil, the oil of joy. I speak good health to you. I speak also the wisdom for the right successors. The people that are taking over, they will continue this work in peace and strength. I also stretch my hands upon governments of different countries on your relationship with religious leaders. I speak wisdom upon you. As much as I see that so many governments have been very friendly with religious organizations, I greatly appreciate presidents, governors, and leaders for how you have made religion so enjoyable. I also advise, as much as there are calls here and there to stiffen control on religion, that rather than do irrational things, take some time and write out what your country really wants from religious leaders. Itemize them and then set up institutions. Especially, I heard what happened, I think, in Rwanda. The country Rwanda is closing down a lot of religious organizations there because of abuses. It's a good step in the right direction, and that one of the requirements is a safe environment, so that in case of fire outbreak, there'll be things to ensure that the place is at peace, and then a good parking space. Then the leaders of those organizations must be theologically trained. While all these are good, it's important we understand that everybody don't have the same theology. So it should rather be the requirement of the country. What does the country want from the religious leaders? Not necessarily the theology of different organizations. Because in most cases, there are things that really cause segregation in the society. But if we know the things for our common good, what we really want in our society as a government, we can set them up and set up simple courses, simple places for studies, whether for 3 months, 6 months, or a year, as the case may be. All the religions come together, know what your country wants from you, and then be licensed to operate as a religious leader. With that, I believe that a reasonable control will be placed upon the religious leaders, so that abuses of any sort shall have been addressed during the time of the training. And then, if anyone continues in those wrong ways, the government will know what to do. I see that largely most religious leaders, most are uneducated in the things they are doing. Yet you cannot deny the presence of power and ability to bring solution to people. So let's make it better. We can improve it. We can work on every of the souls and get a better society. Let us not forget, we go to school within the week and then we graduate from school. The large part of the human life is not even spent in the school. But every single week, you will be facing these religious leaders face to face, whether you want to hear them or not. Even if you put off all the speakers and all speakers, somehow, somewhere, somebody will still get to somebody. Therefore, as much as we can do to create and to build a better society, I call on the president, I call also on the religious leaders all over the world. Let's put our hands together and make this place far better. This is the generation of righteousness. And I bless you.